Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. I need all my peeps and my peoples to like this video, share this video so we can go all the way to the top. Peep squad, we going to the top. Come on, let's do it. Let's hit that like button. Like, comment, subscribe, do that thing so we can show up in the YouTube algorithm and, be up there. Let's get this popping. We going all the way up. So let's get started. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Growing Up Hip Hop Season 4, Episode 13. Meet your new daddy. So Pep is dating a man that is very, very young. And, she's letting him come in and basically take over her life and take over everything. The same thing that Egypt did. What did Pep say? What's my weakness? Men. So her weakness is men. And it seems like Peppa is continuing to choose bad men. You think Peppa would have learned from the book that she wrote in her bad relationship with Naughty, by nature, or whatever that's his name is. OPP, she would have learned from him and that situation, and she'll be making better choices. But it seems like she's not. She's living her second childhood. She's doing her thing. And basically, she was judging Egypt at the beginning, and she's actually doing the same thing as Egypt's doing. So Egypt is following behind her mother, what she learned from her mother. So you can't blame Egypt for dating Sam that is living off of her. She's supporting him. Pep gave him a car to drive Uber. I don't believe he's driving Uber because he be high, he be intoxicated, but he's working on music and he's doing music with with Egypt, and the same thing with Andre. He's doing music for Pep. He got her in the video and she was like, oh, his lyrics are about me, his song is about me. Oh my goodness, like she's doing the same thing that Egypt was doing. So I'm like, damn, she wants to be her daughter. She's trying to live her second childhood for real, for real. And when TT ever said that Sam and Andre could bond because they both got two children, and then Andre can bond with Tyran because they're the same age, and then Sam said to Egypt, well, he can buy you ice cream. I was like, OMG, TT, that's why they be mad at you. You be throwing that shade, TT be throwing shade like it ain't nobody's business. So I was just like, damn, what is really going on? It's just like, and then on top of that, Andre got a baby on the way. He got a baby that's 18 months, and Pep done made him her new man. So basically, he was probably in a relationship with the woman that got the baby on the way last year. And while he was, pretending like to be Pep's, security guard or bodyguard, he was banging her and banging the other girl at the same damn time. But Pep is okay, and Andre know he gotta come up. We got Pep paying for his video. Even TT was like, "Oh, so you're paying for his music video? So you supporting him?" I was like, "Damn!" And then Sam got something to say too as well. Sam knows his peeping game, but I think Sam actually really loves Egypt and likes Egypt. And Egypt, basically she can provide all types of opportunity for him too as well. But I think he's gonna take these opportunities and go far with it. He's gonna keep Egypt next to him because I know he knows that Egypt's a 20-piece. She hasn't been out here in these streets. She hasn't been spreading her legs. She's not a thought. She's not shady. She's not a liar. She don't be acting up. She don't be going off and disrespecting people. She has a calm soul, and I think that's what he does like. And he probably never met a woman like Egypt, even though Egypt is kind of like a child because she's like 19. But maybe he'll make something good out of their relationship, where the roles will reverse and he'll be able to take care of Egypt too as well. Because if the roles were reversed, and if Sam was, if Egypt was a man and Sam was a girl, people will probably be more open to Sam, but they looking at him like he's dumb, like he's dirt shit. But basically, he didn't have no opportunities where he was coming from. Yes, he had unprotected sex. He got two children. Hopefully, he's supporting them in some type of way. Hopefully, Egypt is not paying his child support. But anyway it goes, hopefully his children are being taken care of too as well. And he's actually making music. Because SBUD conference, she told me that they had a good song out or whatever. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I was like, damn. We got Vanessa stepping up to the plate where she's not gonna be bowing down to Angela anymore, and so she's gonna move on with pastries, whether whether Angela likes it or not. So go ahead, Vanessa, do your thing. Like Angela is just like, damn, no. What when Angela said, "Why are you here?" When Angela was like, "No, I can't do it," and it's not like she's even trying to, but I understand where Angela's coming from too as well, because it's a conflict of interest. And then on top of that, she has to sign a clause where she's not working with another clothing brand. That's what I believe. I don't know if she can actually do both and don't want to do both because she's too busy and she's a single mom now. Well, she's been a single mom. So I don't see why she wouldn't want her sister to continue the brand and then come on and later on after she's done working with the other clothing brands and get back into pastry and have something for the family to be left to them, because that's basically what Vanessa wants to do. She wants to pass it down to her daughter. So, and basically Vanessa got the okay from her mama. She got the okay from her brother JoJo. I didn't even know JoJo was on lean out here smoking weed, getting messed up and acting up. But we had some times and periods over the years where JoJo has went viral, but not viral as the sense of viral now, but he was all on top of the blogs, you know? So we'll see what happens with that situation. Romeo with his shirt off trying to let us know that he still got it. And we got Bree. Bree is shading the shit out of TT. Bree is upset. Bree got a new man. Bree still married. She's been married twice. And she ain't told nobody she's married, but she told us, but she didn't tell Boogie. But I believe her and Boogie already knows, because Boogie and Bree are really friends off camera, and Bree is actually really a nice person off camera. She says she just turns up on camera so the show can stay pop. That's why TT does what she does, so it can pop too. TT and Bree know what's up, you know. And Damon Dash know what's up too. That's why he be popping. And Sam knows what's up now too. That's why he popped off and was, you know, he sling that table, because what do they do on reality TV shows? Throw tables, baby. Throw tables. But this time we got our man throwing tables. I love in hip hop. We had, what's his name? A1 Bentley crawl across the table. So it is what it is. I was like, damn. And then on top of that, Bree was calling, you know, Angela and Vanessa, you know, fake bitches. And JoJo was sitting there and JoJo didn't say nothing. And then when Bree said, oh, to Little Eazy, how come you didn't dick me down? I was like, but we already know that Eazy and Bree used to mess around a long time ago. But Bree got a new man. It's not the man that she was on camera with last week. It's somebody else that she said is stalky and big. I was like, okay, so let's get into it. So basically we're on a boat with the Master P and Romeo party, and we have Sam and Tyran getting ready to go into it. Sam flipped the table, and him and Tyran trying to fight each other, trying to go at each other, trying to get it. But it didn't happen because, you know, Tyran ultimately, you know, since he's a trained fighter, he knows how to control himself and not to make a false move or do something where he could be considered a dangerous weapon, because his hands might be considered a dangerous weapon. It all depends on what level of karate or boxing, whatever the fuck he's in. So we have that situation. So, you know, Tyran and, you know, TT, they leave the boat or whatever. Master P and Romeo was like, what's going on? Then we have JoJo in the corner. JoJo's in the corner telling Little Eazy what went on, what happened. Little Easy's like, damn, I missed it. Oh, shit. And it was like, JoJo was like, Sam took off his book bag. He flipped the table. Then Tyran was ready, got into beast mode, ready to do something. I was like, oh, shit, oh, shit. So we have that situation. And so then we have, you know, Pep. She finds out what's going on and she's upset. She's not happy about the situation. So she's outside of the boat with her children, which is Egypt, and then her son-in-law, which is Sam, because I guess Sam and Egypt are engaged, and also Andre's there too as well. And, you know, Sam was like, I apologize to everybody for flipping the table. I apologize for the way that I was acting. You know, I apologize, blase and a third. And so, you know, Pep is tore up from the flow up. And Pep is just like, well, you know, I flip tables too. Ain't nothing really wrong with flipping tables. Then Dre was like, yes, there is something wrong with flipping tables. That's not no normal shit. People that just don't go around flipping tables. Like, we family. We don't supposed to be fighting each other. And he's all up in the mix. He's only been around for not even a year, because at first he was just the security guard or the bodyguard. And now he's all up in it. And Egypt's looking at Sam's looking like, who's this mother effer telling me what to do? And all this other stuff. So basically Sam is feeling a certain type of way too, because he's like, yo, who's this dude? I had everybody coming down on me because I was helping, you know, Egypt with music and whatever. If I didn't put her on, I just put her on the chorus and all this other stuff, and people saying that I'm controlling, I'm trying to take over. Then you got Andre right here taking over, intervening and everything, because he's with the boss bitch, he's with the boss female, and that's Pep. So anyways, you know, I was just like, damn. And so, you know, Pep was like, we got to get to the bottom line of this. We got to talk, because my family can't be fighting. Oh, my God, this cannot be happening. She was like, and Pep was in her, you know, confessional talking about, hey, listen, Andre got a video shoot, and I want them all to be there. Shit, she's worried about the video shoot. She ain't worried about Sam or Tyran. She done moved on with her life. I don't know why you guys are acting like Pep is involved in your life, because she ain't. She done got her some young, mean cockadoodle, and she's doing her thing. I was just saying, And so, TT's like, Tyran, this is messed up. Like, I can't believe this happened. And Sam acting like the way he's acting. And it's just like a bad situation because, they're out fighting each other. It's bad, especially at Master P's party. So then we get to Romeo with his shirt off, showing us his body and flexing. And Master P was like, listen, if I was there when Tyran and Sam got into it, I would have kicked them off the boat. They better have a life jacket because when I kick you off the boat or throw you off the boat, I'm throwing you in the water. I was like, So he's glad that he wasn't a part of. He didn't see anything that went on, but he was too turned up and trying to hit on Bree too as well. And even Romeo was like, you had a lot of vodkas, daddy. And so with that situation, Master P is like, you know what, we got a charity event in Louisiana, and I need you there because Romeo didn't show up last year or the year before, whatever year, he didn't show up. And so he's like, it's really important. I'm going to be really disappointed if you're not there. So, Romeo was like, I'm going to try to be there because Romeo has a very, very busy schedule, but he's going to try to be there for his pops. He's going to make it happen. So we got that situation. And then we have, TT, she sits down and she talks to Tyran, and basically her and Tyran's having a conversation about what went down, and TT's talking about how Bree disrespected her and didn't want to say hi to her, and she was like, she don't know what's going on, what happened with that situation. She's just like, I just don't understand it. And you have Tyran talking about that, I was just upset with Sam because, he's the man of the situation. And then on top of that, Tyran was like, we're going to have a meeting because Pep is calling a meeting for us to actually have a sit-down conversation. My last video, I was like, where does TT live at? So TT has moved out of Pep's house, but she's always there because it's a luxury home. Pep got a beautiful home. Let's not even front. So we have that situation going on. Then we have Vanessa. Vanessa meets up with her mother in New York, basically to tell her mother that she got an opportunity to work with pastries. But, Angela seems like she's really busy and she's not going to be able to do it. But she wants to continue with the brand and make some money and leave it to her daughter too as well. So the mom was like, do your thing. Talk to Angela one more time. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. You got to go your separate ways. You got to make your business. You got to handle it. And so it's all good. Vanessa is getting the okay from her family members. And then we have, Bree and Boogie meet up together, and Boogie has on a ring, and Bree was like, what's going on? You married? I wonder if Boogie's really married because he ain't gonna tell us. But Boogie was like, nah, I was trying to get a ring from my baby finger, my pinky finger, and it didn't fit, so I put it on this finger. And so basically they're having a conversation, they're talking, and Bree is like, have you talked to your father? Boogie was like, no, I have not talked to him because he's out here talking shit about me, spreading rumors. Every time you turn around, he's bad-mouthing me, and he only wants to be on camera. I'm hearing about everything that he says about me to other people, which is just like, yo, why is he spreading our business? Why is he telling our business and trying to make me look bad? We understand that. I think the reason why Damon Dash does that because he knows the message is going to get back to Boogie, but maybe he should send a different message to get back to Boogie, but he ain't even worried about it. And so Bree talking about that she got a new man, and he's very large. And so, Boogie was like, pause. Like, why you got to say he's very large? Bree did that on purpose because she's trying to make Boogie jealous because he dissed her and dismissed her last season. He was like, I'm not feeling you, homegirl. You just my girl. And they really are friends. So I don't even know why Bree's acting like she likes Boogie. Because they're like brother and sister off camera. So we have that situation. And basically Bree talks about, I'm not cool with TT or whatever. She's always talking shit. She threw me under the bus for that Angela shit about Angela, having sex out of wedlock and having a baby and not being a virgin and all this other stuff. And she was like, TT's just mad bogus or whatever. And so, Boogie was like, I don't even know when you guys are really beefing because sometimes you're serious, sometimes you're not. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You just got to tell me what's good, because Boogie's like, you guys are weird. You guys got a weird relationship. And that's crazy because TT and Bree on camera was so cool. Especially when TT used to go to Bree's house. They used to do music, smoke weed, hang out. It was like cool, but it's just like it went downhill like boom, boom. Just like that. And Sam, I couldn't believe Sam was like, I'm ready. I'm ready for any of, Egypt's people to come at me. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to turn up or whatever. But we know at the end, Sam and, and Tyran actually become cool again. And that's good too as well, because there's no need for them to be beefing, because Egypt has made her decision, and she's been with him for like over a year now. So it is what it is. She's happy with him. She wants to be with him. If he's not cheating on her or abusing her and stuff like that, then that's cool. Hopefully he's not financially abusing her too as well. So moving on from that situation, I was like, damn, baby. Bree's really trying to make Boogie jealous, but it ain't even working. So Boogie was like, I don't know what to tell you. And so Boogie was like, I don't even know what to tell you about the TT situation, because sometimes it seems real and sometimes it doesn't. So moving on from that, then we have the meeting at Pep's house ready. So we getting ready for the meeting at Pep's house. Everybody's there. Tyran's there. TT's there. Andre's there. And Egypt's there. So basically, Tyran gets out his opinion. He was like, yo, bro, the reason why I'm upset is because we hung out and we was chilling and we was cool. We did our karate thing, and you said you're going to tell me everything that's going on. You're going to keep me in the loop. And then all of a sudden I'm in Vegas dancing, and I hear that you're going to elope, and then you got a witness that I don't even know, that's not even part of the family. Like, that was so shady. And then TT was like, yep, she wasn't even a part of the family. And so, like, I feel some type of way. And he was like, Tyran was like, you're the man of the relationship. Even if she came to you and told you that she wanted to get married and all that other good stuff, you got to be the conscious person in the relationship, because you're older, you're the man, and you're supposed to be leading your woman, not her leading you. And so then Pep jumps in, was like, oh, no man controls no woman. Then Andre's over there controlling you. Andre's over there trying to control the family, telling what to do, how to do it, all up in their business, when he don't even know him, because he's just been around you. He hasn't even been around Egypt, Sam, or TT, or Tyran, because you had him locked somewhere in his little cage where you open it up and take him out and do what you need to do, quack-a-doo-doo-doo. So, and Tyran has a great point. He felt slighted, and Tyran has a good opinion. Like, the man is supposed to lead in the relationship, he's the protector, and he's supposed to make the right decision. And so, Tyran was like, if you would have got married, it was going to go sour. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you was going to do was going to go sour, especially if you're trying to leave the family out. You should know automatically that's not a good decision. Then we have Sam was like, my job is to please her. I'll do whatever she tells me to do. And Blase in the third, I was just trying to make her happy. And basically that's it. That's what I was trying to do. So, and then Sam said, oh, I understand where you're coming from, Tyran. I get it. So I'm glad, even though Sam didn't look like he was open to it, but he gave into it because he did see his wrong part. And, and Tyran was talking to him like a man. So, and it wasn't like on some hate shit, some beef shit, or anything like that. Even though Sam might do whatever the hell he want to do and not invite none of them to the wedding, or Egypt might not invite none of them to the wedding. But, I think that they knew that they shouldn't have went there, because if Sam is fighting with Egypt's brother, it's just gonna be crazy, and then it's a negative relationship. So he's thinking about, nah, you know what? Let me just keep my mouth closed. Let Tyran say what he needs to say. So they end up hugging and singing Kumbaya. So that was good. But TT, Tyran, Egypt, and Sam were feeling a certain type of way about Andre telling them what to do. Like, we can't be out there. And he had a good point. Andre had a good point. We can't be out there fighting. We went to a family event, and then we as a family are out there fighting. And then they were like, you ain't even a part of the family in their head. And it was like, who is this dude taking over? Why Pep let him be in head of the table and head of the conversation and taking over, telling her, be quiet and let him talk? TT was looking, Egypt was looking, Sam was looking. Tyran is used to it, because he's been around his mother before Egypt was born, when she was out there running the streets. So he definitely knows what's up. So he's just looking. It was like, damn, who? And so Sam is pissed off about, Andre and everything. He was like, I don't know who this dude think he is, or whatever. And then it was so funny when, Pep said, say hi to your new daddy. That's your new daddy. I was like, how do you gonna say that's her new daddy? She's 19 years old. And, she already got a daddy. She don't need a new daddy. And saying that's her new dad, I know it's a joke, but damn, Pep, come on, calm down. He already got 2 kids on the way. He got one that's 18 months and one that's coming in the world. So he's somebody else's new daddy. So miss me with that bullshit. So I was just like, damn. So then we have Boogie in the studio, and he's with Eazy, Little Eazy, and he's with JoJo. And basically, Boogie's working on a new album, trying to put some music out. They listen to the beats. And so, they asked Boogie, like, have you talked to your dad? Boogie was like, well, I haven't talked to him in a year. They was like, what? And Eazy was feeling a certain type of way. He was like, yo, you need to let bygones be bygones and bend a little bit, because I wish I had my father. I can't talk to my father. I can't see him. You need to straighten out that relationship. Like, yo, that's crazy. You don't understand. You're going to miss him when he's gone. And I don't have that. And it's like these arguments and these disagreements is not worth losing your father and not speaking to him, because life can change so sudden. And so we got JoJo. He jumps in. He was like, yeah, sometimes you got to bend because I was messed up. And I understand what you're saying, Boogie, that your father's spreading your business and making you look like a bad person. But you know what? I used to do lean. I used to smoke weed. And then my father did the same thing to me. But I had to take ownership of my behavior and what I was doing, and then I smoothed it out. And so then Boogie was like, Boogie was like, you know what, okay, I'll talk to him. Maybe it's because he's getting paid for it, because Damon Dad said it's because of the money talks and the bullshit walks. So we got that situation. So I feel bad for little Eazy. I'm glad he's on the show. He lost his father in a sad way, and then on top of that, the wife at the time of Eazy that was married to Eazy-E took all the money and didn't take care of the kids. So we have that situation, because Boogie thinks that his father is exposing him. So, Boogie just wants some respect from his father. But in order to get respect, you got to gain respect and do things that are respectful, not leaving drugs and shit in the house. Like, so we have that situation. So I'm like, damn. And so we got Vanessa. So Vanessa meets up with the pastry company, and they seem like they just want to do business with her and Angela. I don't know if they want to do business with Vanessa by herself. Seems like they really wanted to get Angela in the picture. And well, they ain't going to get Angela in the picture, so I wonder if they're going to still sign Vanessa. So I guess so. So it is what it is. And then we got TT, we got Egypt, we got Pep, and and they're at the video shoot, and then, Pepper's like, I'm supporting my new man. I'm here with my new man. He's making music, and his lyrics are about me, and he's my new baby. And she was like, Egypt, meet your new baby daddy. I was like, damn. Egypt was like, I feel a certain type of way because he's close to my age. I know Egypt was like, you guys were getting on me because of Sam. Look how young the dude that you're dating. Then Romeo said that he used to play basketball with Andre at the middle school or high school. He used to play basketball. He used to play hoops with him. So he's mad young. But you know what? It is what it is. Is she happy? And she got it because people date younger people. And if she wants it, it's cool. But, the way she's parading him around, it seems like she's going to end up in a whirl of hurt unless she knows what she's doing. That he gives her what she wants and she gives him what he wants. Because she was like, he gives me that he gives me that nookie bookie ookie wookie, and I give him a video shoot, so, and he's dressed nice. He got the Gucci bag on, Pep brought that. He got 2 kids on the way. He ain't got no money. He got 1 kid and a kid on the way. So I was just like, okay, we'll see what happens with that situation. And so then basically, then you have, TT talking about, so they're talking about the video shoot, and so TT's talking about, Bree's over there on the other side and all this other stuff. She don't want to say hi to me. She don't want to talk to me. And TT was like, I thought this was going to be a family event. All these other people around. Basically, she was throwing shots at Bree. And then Sam was like, yo, listen, you got to have some ratchets around. I was like, And so little Eazy's outside talking to Bree, and Bree makes that comment to him like, you never dick me down like that. And then she was like, she was telling little Eazy that she's beefing with TT. Little Eazy was like, damn, you gonna beef for everybody? Yes, she is, because that's the part of her script. That's the part of the show that she does. She be beefing. So we have that situation. And, you got TT talking about the kids, him having a kid on the way. None of them are happy with, Andre. They think Andre is very impulsive. No, they think he's like trying to take over. He's controlling, and he ain't minding his own damn business. He's not trying to smooth his way in. He's demanding and kicking down doors to get his attention from the kids, to let them know that he's the boss now. So we have that situation. And so then we have Bree. She comes in, And then, Bree says hi. And then, and so TT was like, oh, so you saying hi today? She goes, I always say hi. And so then TT was like, you be embarrassing me. How did I embarrass you? Because, like, you tell me that you don't want to talk to me. You tell me this, you tell me that. And so TT was like, so, Bree was like, come on, let's kiki. And everybody leaves the room. Nobody was trying to leave the room because they ain't listening to Bree like that. And plus, they want to be a part of the scene. And so she was like, oh, so you want to talk in front of all these people? All right, let's talk in front of all these people. It's kind of embarrassing. And then that's when TT said that you embarrass me in public anyway. And Brie was like, how do I embarrass you? Oh, because, I ignored you. I told you I'll talk to you later. And she's like, yeah. And so she was like, anyways, you're shady because you told somebody that me and Bree are separate. When I got somebody back, I got somebody back. Well, she was basically trying to, and then so TT was like, we came out two different coochies. What Bree's trying to say is like, I don't get along with them. We know we got problems, and you was talking about them too as well, especially Angela. You was talking about them and everything like that. So once they decided to chill with you and hang out with you, you had to say, oh, me and Bree are two separate people, and that's fine for her to say that, but she should have just let Brianna know, like, yo, I was chilling with Angela, I was chilling with Vanessa, and I told them that whatever beef you got with her or whatever. But Bree would have took that a different way too, because Bree's like, I got your back, and so you're gonna separate me. But I have seen Bree separate herself from other people too as well, and say your beef with her is with her, so. But Bree's on that code of honor. If we girls, if we kicking it, you don't supposed to be kicking it. You don't supposed to throw me under the bus and say we separate. So you basically saying that you don't got my back and we ain't even that close. And then TT was like, it's not like that. And in the confessionals, she was just like, when I hang with Angela, I can't hang with Bree. When I hang with Vanessa, I can't bring Bree around. And so Bree's feeling a certain type of way. Bree's like, yo, you threw me under the bus for two fake bitches that don't even really like you. And so JoJo's sitting over there, got the camera on him. I was just like, damn, it's going down. And so... And she was like, no, it's not like this. It was like, basically, they finished the conversation. So we two separate people. I'm good with you. Peace. I'm out. TT said, thanks for coming. Bree said, bitch, you didn't invite me. Bitch. And I was like, oh, no. So we have that situation. And so she was like, I'm cool. I'm done. I'm out. Peace. One love. So we have that situation. I think I talked about, Vanessa actually telling Angela, hey, listen, Angela, I'm going to go ahead and do pastries. I've been meeting them. We had some meetings or whatever. I just want to know if you still want to be a part of it. And Angela was like, hell no, I told you I can't. So you're going to do it without me? Like, come on. Like, if we ain't doing it together, we shouldn't do it at all. With that type of attitude, let her do it. Like, you don't want to do it. You're not a part of it. So why hinder her? Maybe it'll make something out. Maybe she can make something out of it and give you some of the proceeds, or you can join later. And then when Angela went to go meet Vanessa at JoJo's house, or Vanessa's house, whoever house they was at, Angela walked in, was just like, why you here? Why you here? I was like, damn. So we're seeing a side of Angela that don't look too good, and that also makes you think about what type of relationship she had with her baby's father that's passed away. The way that she's so, she's not bendable. She's not really being nice or actually, explaining herself in a humble way, or explaining herself, or saying, or expressing her emotion in a friendly way where somebody can get it and understand it, or in a compassionate way. It's just like, it's my way. It's like she's not even trying to be not agreeable, but she's not trying to even compromise at all. So it makes you just think. So I was just like, damn. I was like, okay, it is what it is with that situation. And so then we get down to the nitty gritty. We get down to, Damon Dash and Boogie meeting up. Boogie is like, yo, gotta meet with my father. His father's a trigger. And I believe Boogie's seen a lot of shit growing up with, Damon Dash, probably with his mother, probably just everything that was out of control back then in Damon Dash's life, that he doesn't really respect his father, and he's scared of his father too as well. And he doesn't want to be nothing like his father, but him trying not to be nothing like his father, he ends up doing drugs. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. So then moving on from that situation. So moving on from that situation, I was just like, damn, it's like that. So they meet up. Basically, they confront Boogie for not showing up to his sister's graduation. Why he didn't do that, why he didn't text back. He was like, I was busy. And Boogie was like, see, you're bringing out all this stuff, trying to embarrass me, trying to make me look bad. I was busy. He was busy working on the party or whatever, but he could have at least called his sister back and told his sister that he wasn't going to make it to the graduation and he couldn't be there or whatever. And so basically Damon Dash was like, yo, every time I call you, you never respond, you never text back. And here's a prime example. Boogie's like, I'm here now. Damon Dash is like, you're only here for the money. That's because you're being paid to be here. And the only time I see you is when we're on Growing Up Hip Hop. I was like, damn. Ooh, and then Boogie was like, no, you only want to do this on camera and show all our business. Damon's like, this is the only way I can talk to you. So it seems like there's no compromise between both guys. And, you know, I think Damon Dash being the father, should have waited before he went at his son about the graduation. Basically, should have said, you know what, we missed you at the graduation, and hopefully he can come to another family gathering. But what have you been up to? He did ask his son what he's been up to. He should ask his son about music. He should have asked him, you know, I really miss you. You know, when you're gonna come over for dinner. You know, just have light conversation, and then basically, ask him like if he wants to go back into rehab facility. But anything but pointing out his son's fault, because when you point out somebody's faults immediately, or right after you ask them how they're doing, when you point out their faults like that and you pick at them, it's only gonna go bad. It's not gonna be good. It's not like Damon Dash did it in a compassionate way, so it seems like it's done for the cameras or whatever. So Damon Dash has to find a better, you know, way to approach his son, because his son is sensitive. His son wants compassion. His son wants a hug. His son wants to be heard. His son wants to be coddled, you know. And I don't think he got that when he was growing up, because he had to toughen up. He always had to be tough because he had a tough father. But Damon Dash's approach is good too as well. Tough love, hard love too as well. And trying to show his son to be strong, to be confident. But also Damon Dash promotes his daughter a lot. Like he promoted her on, you know, Nick Cannon's, you know, channel or podcast, and was bragging about his daughter, but he didn't say shit about his son. And I think that Damon Dash doesn't like that his son is weak, because Damon Dash doesn't like weak people, and he doesn't like drug addicts, even though he used to sell to drug addicts. But Damon Dash did say his karma for selling drugs is having a son that's on drugs. So I was like, boy, they was going at it. Peace and out, one love.